Hello and welcome to a very special video. Thanks to you absolute legends, this channel has reached 100 subscribers. Now, that might not seem like an insane amount to some people, however, I find it absolutely mental that 100 people have gone, yep, I want to see more of that, and they've clicked that subscribe button. So thank you to every single person who has subscribed so far, and hopefully I can continue to make some really good content and keep getting better at it in future. To celebrate this milestone, I thought, why not do more of what got me here? So by far the most popular on the channel is the one where I learned how to do the bar muscle up. So I thought, 100 subscribers, 100 muscle ups. That means one muscle up for every single one of you. So, without further ado, here's me trying to do 100 muscle ups. Hope you enjoy. Right, so here we are, back in the trusty old driveway, sticking some chalk on, getting ready for it. So I'm just going to try something different with this video and just commentate over the top of the footage I've got and just ramble on about what was going on and anything and everything else I feel like. Just to give it a bit more of a kind of chilled out vibe just for this 100 subscriber special. So there we go, one muscle up done out of 100. I'm not sure why I decided on 100 muscle ups being a good idea, since the most I had done in a session before this point was, I think about 14, maybe 15. So in my head here, I was planning on doing, bashing out 100 muscle ups in one single session, take an hour, maybe an hour and a half. As we'll see in a bit, that didn't quite go to plan. Anyway, the initial plan here was to alternate 5 ring muscle ups and then 5 bar muscle ups. One thing I didn't take into account is that I haven't done many bar muscle ups since the initial bar muscle up video, which was last, August, September sort of time. So yeah, I've pretty much forgotten every single bit of technique I learned about them. So as you'll see, we've got a lovely counter in the bottom left now, showing the number of fails. And it gets a bit higher than I'd like. And obviously when I'm trying to do 100 muscle ups, every single fail is some extra energy that I didn't need to expend. So ring muscle ups overall were going okay. I've taken a bunch of pre-workout before this session and I'm not feeling too bad. That bar muscle up technique is bad though. I'm smashing my chest into the bar. That's not how we should be doing it. I think in a second here I managed to fail another one. No, I've just switched back to ring muscle ups. So since the ring muscle ups were the slightly easier option here, this is what I ended up doing most of them on. Anyway, we're already 20 muscle ups in, so that's 1/5 of it done already. I remember when I was out there, it didn't take very long to get to this point, so I thought I was going to be done in about an hour. And then things like that started happening, and I kept missing them, and missing more. And it started to become a real struggle to get every single rep. Like, I was having a good minute or two rest between every single rep. There we go, 25 done. I've managed to count right up to this point, actually. Anyway, I think I'll talk about some upcoming plans for the channel, because I haven't made many videos in the last couple of weeks, and I've been meaning to. It's just taken me a long time to get this one edited, mostly due to that counter in the bottom right. I'm not very quick at editing videos. But I've got a bunch of upcoming plans at the moment. If you check out my Instagram, I'll leave it in the description, you'll get a good sneak peek of the things that I'm planning on doing. But I'll tell you for free, one of them is I'm learning how to do a handstand. Now, I thought this would take a couple of weeks at most. I'm now about 3 months into learning, and I still haven't got it to the point I want it to make a video about. But I'm going to keep going, and eventually we're going to get there. But yeah, a couple of other plans I've got going as well is I'm still going with the gym ring training program. I've just finished phase 1 of it, so expect a video out any time now about that. And then I've got another 8 weeks of that to go until I finish that full program. So I'll do like a full video at the end evaluating kind of what I think about the gymnastics rings as a training piece of equipment, and also what I think about the program and what it's actually helped me with. Anyway, back to the video here. As you can see, we're now up to 9 failed reps and just 40 successful. So it's getting pretty nasty at this point. I'd been outside about an hour and a quarter at this point, and I'm very fatigued, and I know in my head here I'm not going to be doing 100 reps in this session. So I decided just to keep going until I can't anymore, and see how many that is. And there we go. So I went a bit insane here and thought, well, if I use bands, they're still muscle ups, they're just slightly easier, but I can still get them done. I spent about 25 minutes trying to get this band setup done properly, and in that entire time I only managed 1 muscle up. Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to do with these bands. Nothing was safe, nothing worked, and eventually I just gave up. So I did think initially I'd try and pass this second day off the same day. I'd wear, the same clothes and everything and pretend I did it all in one day. No, that's A, dishonest, and B, just not gonna happen. Because as you can see, weather is completely different on this day. We got bright sunshine. I was feeling so much better on this day though. I'd had about 3 days recovery in between that first session and this one, and these muscle ups were feeling so much easier. One thing you'll notice though is that I can't count basically, because we're up to 54 reps here, but I'm pretty sure in my head I'm about 2 reps ahead of that counter. We'll see on the next time I show the phone to the screen for how many reps I've done. But on this second day, it was so much better. I don't know what was different. Like, I hadn't got any stronger in those 3 days, I'd done nothing. But I think that failure there is the only failure that I have to this day. No, I've got at least 1 or 2 more, but nowhere near as many as the first day. But yeah, in the UK now, we've got springs rolling around, the days are getting longer. I've actually got time to record things in daylight after work now, which is amazing. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we're coming to the end of lockdowns, and at some point I'll be able to go back to things like a gym and a climbing gym, and I'll be able to make videos in places that aren't my driveway. Which, I love the driveway, I'm really enjoying this bodyweight training, but I really am looking forward to being able to make different videos. Alright, there we go. So I think I've done 75 reps. I've actually only done 72 at this point. So, great counting from me. But yeah, one thing I'm really, really hoping to do as like a long-term goal when lockdown and COVID are over is build myself up to be able to do a 200 kilogram deadlift. So I'm currently at a PR of 160. I did that pretty much bang on a year ago now, just before gyms closed down for COVID. So it's going to be a long road to get to 200 kilograms, but that's kind of like a life goal for me. I just want to be able to say that I've lifted 200 kilograms off the ground. No reason for it, I just think it would be pretty cool. So yeah, that's one of the kind of like longer term projects I'm hoping to work on when gyms are open back up. Anyway, we're coming towards the end of the 100 muscle ups now. Nearly at the point there's only 10 to go. So I just want to take this time to really thank every single one of you people who are subscribed. I know there's channels with millions and millions of subscribers, but you've always got to start somewhere. And I'm just really happy there are people out there who think, this content is good, I want to see more of this, I'm going to click that subscribe button. So thank you to all of you for doing that. It really does mean a lot to me. And if you're in that first 100, all of these last muscle ups, all of these muscle ups here, one of them was for you. But look at me here, all all smug, thinking I've only got 3 to go, thinking I'm, you know, nearly at the end, feeling good. Oh yeah, 2 to go, yeah, sure. But, luckily, at the end of all of this, I was still feeling pretty good on this second day. So after I did this last one, there it is, had my weird little celebration. No idea what that is. But I thought, what if I've miscounted somewhere? And luckily I was on 98 and I decided, I'm just going to do an extra 2 here for safety. And thankfully, that brought us to exactly 100 muscle ups. And that is it. 100 muscle ups, done and dusted. Nothing really fancy to say for this outro, just thank you very much to every single person who has subscribed. I know I've said it like 5 times already, but I seriously mean it. If you're someone who's not subscribed who happens to have made it this far into the video, then feel free to check out some of my other videos, and if you like what you see, click that subscribe button. You can join these 100 people who have already clicked it. But that is it for today. Thank you all very much for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.